Okay, good morning, algebra students. So today we are just continuing on inequalities. Inequalities. So what is an inequality? It's just a mathematical sentence that compares expressions. So less than compared to greater than compared to less than or equal to or greater than or equal to. Okay, again, remember, the alligator eats the bigger number. The solution of an inequality is any value that makes it true. The solution set are all the solutions that work in the inequality. That's why we do that shading, because it's all the solutions on one side or the other, or things like that. And the graph shows the solutions on a number line. But remember, every number that is shaded on that number line in the graph works. Okay, just a reminder, less than, greater than, is less than, or equal to, is greater than or equal to. Or equal to just has these shaded in circles, which means that does actually work, versus the hollow ones like this. Okay, this means it gets infinitely close to 2, but 2 actually doesn't work. So 1.99999 would work, 2 does not. Just remember that. Okay, so write the sentence as an inequality. Are you ready? 12. Now remember, there's no equal sign. Is greater than or equal to 5 times a number n. That's it. Okay, don't worry about solving yet until it says. Number 2, 1/3 of a number h, that means times h, of means times, is less than 15. Sometimes if you just have less than, that means minus, but is less than means that symbol. Okay, number 3, 7 is less than or equal to the difference, which means subtract the difference of a number q and 6. I know I make my q's funny. Okay, and last but not least, I'm going to move this up. Okay, here we go. The sum of a number, sum means add, so the sum of a number u and 14 is more than is the same as greater than 6. Okay, that's all you would need to do for those. Okay, so far so good. Let me know. Okay, now tell whether the value is a solution. So we have an inequality here, and we have what I want to substitute in for D, and then I have to think, does it make sense? So I'm going to plug in 19 for D, and then I'm going to do the math. 19 minus 7 is 12. Is 12 less than 12? Actually, no. If it was less than or equal to, if it had that little line, then it would be yes. But 12 is not less than 12. Tricky. Okay, I'm going to put the 1 here. So that means 9 is greater than or equal to 3 times 1. So is 9 greater than or equal to 3? Yes. Okay, now just these graphing. Here's what I want you to notice. On the graphs I give you today, we only have 3 lines. So really, looking at this, I'm going to go to 3. I only really would have this much of the number line, okay? And I'm just saying 3 is in the middle, so I'm going to circle 3. It's a greater than or equal to. I'm going to shade it in, and then where the arrow is pointing, it's a greater than, so where are the numbers greater? That way, and I'm going to keep the arrow shaded as well. Okay, now for number 8, here we go. Look here, this is now how I want inequalities written. Inequalities, the x needs to be on the left, and the number needs to be on the right, And for number 8, do you see it's pointing at the X, and the little sign is eating the 4. So it's got to point at the X and eat the 4 or equal to. So I'm going to go to the 4. So again, you would only see like this much of it on the homework today. But now again, fill in that because it's less than or equal to, and where's the numbers going? Less, and the arrow is actually matching. So shade that in, okay? So number 9, so I go to -1. X is greater than -1. Circle at -1. There's no line under it, so I don't shade it in, and I would just go that way, okay? Number 10, X is less than 1. It's not or equal to, so I don't shade the circle in, and it goes less than, same as this arrow here, okay? Okay, so how would we do this? This is a little weird. So I'm going to have an X, and I'm going to have a 1, because that number goes there. Then the arrow, it's where the greater is, and I can see this. I know it's like that. And is it shaded in? No, or it's not a shaded circle, so I don't have the line under it. Okay, for number 12, again, I have an X, and I have a 0, and the numbers are going shading less. Look here. And that's the symbol there. And I don't have that line under it because the circle is not shaded in. Okay, same thing kind of here. So I have the X. I have the number -3. Okay, the numbers are getting bigger. I see this shading arrow. I know it's like that. And the circle here is shaded, so I leave that or equal to. Okay, I have an X. I have a 3. Again, my arrow is less than, so it matches that. And the 3 is shaded in, so I put that or equal to. I hope this is a review. Okay, so today you just have some worksheet. You have a worksheet, you have your key, and you have a little Schoology quiz. Take your time, ask me questions. Let me know if you need anything. Have a great day, all.